This is probably something that I need to amend to a video. So, howdy YouTube. So this is the new subscriber Khemri team. Since I'm doing this introduction, I'm pretty sure they're going to lose the first game and then I have to redo all of this. But that's my problem. For the 4 Tomb Guardians, we have MSG Accent Baby, Captain Shield Biter, Jeff 7733, and Epic Sleepy. The one blitz throw we start with is Kinase Cascade, and for the 2 Throros we have Lejerk and Commissariat. For the 4 skeletons, Elon, Spitzberg, Captain Morgan, Rum, and Windsnape. This team only has 1 block piece right now, because I can't afford to have both blitz throws and both Throros in, because I need to have all of the 4 Tomb Guardians, clearly. And I judged it to be more important to be able to pick the ball up than to block. This might come back and bite me in the ass, and if it does, we'll just have to remake the team. But this is our first attempt. We're also running 3 rerolls because I'm not insane. Okay, the first game of the day is Khemri versus Kislev. This could go okay. Aron Kravopiet, level 1. So this is at least a new coach account. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. So I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this too early because I realize I'm gonna jinx myself. But if I lose to this team, I'm gonna be very, very salty. Because my opponent has no rerolls and they're playing Slon/Kislev. And they also don't have that much block, so that's good. And when it comes to Eurovision, as to date the video, I'm happy. Like if we're competing, you know, I prefer Sweden to get like top 5. That's good. You don't want to win because then all our public service TV money goes to hosting the Eurovision. And no one wants that. Well, actually, that's not true. There's a bunch of people in Sweden that want that. But I do not. Also, I have a new keyboard, so hopefully it's not... Well, it's still mechanical keys, but it might be less clickety-clackety. And I also think my opponent might be watching the introduction, because my timer ran out. So we'll see. Oh yeah, Gray points out that this seems like someone who just bought the game of Skulls for the Skull Throne sale. That might very well be true. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna keep all of this on. Huh. Maybe I do want this. No, I don't. Because I need the, I think I need the blitz throw in the middle. Okay. Huh. Nope. Changing my mind. Because this guy can, you know, it's just a bonehead, and they just need to add 1 more. And I don't want a Mighty Blow Tame Bear to hit one of my Tomb Guardians. You can mention to him that they're very... I can ask him. Also, I'm not sure. I feel like this is... This seems like a full, you know, not a nickname necessarily. And I read this as Polish. I have no idea if it actually is Polish. I guess this just shows how little I know about, you know, Eastern European languages. So I might be totally wrong there. But I'm not 100% sure. Like, my opponent might not want to communicate in English. Bleeding Gun says, I would love to root for you, cKnoor, but they have a bear, so I'm a wee bit torn. Okay. Oh! Oh no! Let's see. You have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm just gonna run over here and block this guy. And then we'll see what happens. Well, that wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be, so... Wait, where's my... There it is. Like I said, my keyboard's new, so and it's got a similar layout, just looks fancier and close, and has different keys. So I'm like, where are all my buttons at? Oh, well, they caught it. I haven't actually... Let's see. I need to just double check what they're running with here. So they have 2 catchers. Then they've got the full blitzers. So we'll see what they can do. Ooh, yep. Up. And now all of these are 1 dice. At best. No, this is not gonna go well for our new friend. Yeah, like this is not the team to go no rerolls with. If I'd come up against like Wood Elves with no rerolls, I'd be like, shit, I'm gonna lose because this team can't deal with any of the elf teams at the moment, I don't think. But this team specifically, I think needs a few rerolls, especially if they want to do what they do well, which is leap around. I think doesn't our Kislev team have like 4 rerolls or something like that? And this is not, even though I keep thinking it is, this is not a wild animal. This is a bonehead. So, you know, this doesn't give assists. Oh. Hey! 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and 112. Just surfs around Twitch Prime for 24 months. That's like 2 years. Okay. So, can we get to that? Yes. Kind of. So, I'm gonna... Well, that's not what I want, but okay. Holy moly, we are getting a lot of pushes. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I can GFI up there if I need to. We're gonna do these things first. I'll have to follow here. Okay, I have to concentrate and cuddle the cat at the same time. It's a difficult job, but I feel like I am up for the task, or the challenge, rather. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so now we have a tackle zone on the ball. That means we can hopefully do this. Not as well as I'd wanted to, but... Thursday. Let's see if Commissariat can get over here. Nope. Fell over. But I am going to give him a second chance. And the ball has been picked up. Oh, right. And you're actually boneheaded. So we can do this. Probably should. No, that's fine. Okay. Now I have to take some time and pet the cat for a bit. Thursday, I'm just moving things around. It's fine. Yeah, this is a... Okay. Okay, let's see what they do here. I mean, normally, you know, this early, having this many blitzers, okay, risky, maybe it'll pay off. I'm not good enough at some, but, you know, diving tackle can be really strong, especially if someone forgets about it. But I'm never ever gonna dodge away from anyone, so for me, I don't really care. Well, now yeah, they could get a one die on this Tomb Guardian here. Are we gonna, Thursday, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna be like the touchdown kings? Because so far our Mighty Blow hasn't really done anything. But then again, we've just gotten pushes with the Tomb Guardians. And I'll be honest, getting pushes is better than getting skulls, so I'm still quite happy. Okay, so they're basing up Commissariat. We should be able to deal with this, assuming Kinesid Cascade can deal with this, because of course this is a strength 2 capture, so this is an easy 2-die block. And my opponent said that it's a, let's see, yeah. It's a fun and stressful game, so my assumption is that my opponent at least knows what the game's about. Oh, okay. Well, now they have an assist, so clearly my opponent knows how this stuff works. Like, if you were totally new to the game, I don't think you'd... First of all, you wouldn't be playing Kislev. Or you might, but I don't think you'd do that move. No, ow. You know how hard it is to pick that ball up? Really hard. What's the answer? Oh, but wait. Okay, yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Nope. Okay, that changes things a bit, actually. Not that... Okay, see... I can do this. And that... Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this. Because I want to get our current thrower into a... Ah, but I can't. Okay, We have no rerolls. Okay, so, you know what? Let's just because I already used my reroll, I'm gonna be quite cautious now, because while my opponent seems to be totally fine with just having one reroll, I am not necessarily that. I actually don't want you next to Jesse, so doesn't actually. I'd rather block you, wouldn't I? Yep. Because if I can get rid of the blitzers, I'm happier. This one's trickier though. In this case, I actually think I want to blitz this guy, because I don't want to free this piece up, and I don't want to follow this block because I'll be next to the bear, and I don't want to be that. So I think by freeing this piece instead, this guy's still stuck, which I'm okay with. No, I know I didn't need 2 assists here. It's... what? Ooh, okay. What I wanted to make sure was that these guys are in a better position. Because if this hadn't been a knockdown, this piece would have gone here or here, and it would have blocked either of them from going anywhere going forward. And I didn't want to do this before I'd done the block thing. So it was me trying to play as safe as I possibly could. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Slap him round. Yeah. Let's do some more slapping. This piece is free and has jump up, so that's why a lot of this happened. Oh, the bear's back. That's fine. I think I can take on the bear now with this guy and get a 2-die on it. Sky Blue Mountain says, seriously, cKnoor, you need to handle your balls better. I mean, I'm trying to, but I've got very bony hands. I think I will try and score quickly here. Because my opponent doesn't have rerolls. Depends on how many pieces they put on Well, I guess it depends on what happens here, to be honest. Oh, that's nice. Huh. This isn't necessarily half bad unless it goes over here, which it didn't. Yeah, so we have some options now. We can move this piece here, do this block, push that guy back, and then we do the blitz here, and then Jesse can try and pick it up and run it in, or Le Jerk rather. Yeah, this is a level 1 coach, so everyone should be nice. Did pull off an impressive play with the leap and the assist. And then I think this dodge here was just not a misclick, but didn't see the Tomb Guardians or something like that, because that wouldn't surprise me. If you're new to the game and don't necessarily know about, you know, pressing control to get the tackle stunts and stuff like that, I feel like that's probably a lot easier of a mistake to make. Oh, that's an interesting choice that I don't think you should do. Right, well, I mean, if you want to leap in. We'll see how this goes for him. I'm expecting a leap here. Because it kind of makes sense. Because even if, like, if the leap fails, you'd scatter the ball. But so far, none of the leaps have. Okay. Oh, Jesse, pick it up. Oh, no one's allowed to pick it up. Okay. Okay. Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Better. Okay, we're playing it safe again. Yeah, I don't want to stand next to that bear if I can avoid it. Oh, there we go. A nice little injury. Wait, I haven't blitzed yet. And I'm not going to. Well, I mean, I did, but now we're out of rerolls. So they do have, like, they have an easy chance, they have an easier job of it picking the ball up than I do. But we're both out of rerolls. I at least have sure hands. That's not where I want you to be. Because I need to get my Tomb Guardians over there now. We've gotten rid of 3 of them, but these Tomb Guardians are also kind of out of position at the moment. But we'll see where this guy goes, because I can get enough assists for this guy to get a 2-die. And this is a 1-die. This is currently a 4+. Because 2 tackle stones, but it might change into a 3+, and if that happens, this guy can probably quite easily run away from me. So I need to have something in the back. But then again, if my opponent tries to do that, I don't think that's going to happen. So I essentially need them to get punished on their no rerolls, and then have me not get punished on my no rerolls. But I'm also only gonna get punished on the whenever I roll both downs of skulls. That's gonna be bad. Well, that worked. So that's real unfortunate. So now someone's gonna blitz this piece, right? Probably one of these guys, because this would only be a 1-die. This also blocks the assist here, which is annoying, because then this is a 1-die. Nope, and that worked too. Oh, that's nice, though. Anything that's still standing is good. There is 1 less tackle stone, so I'm pretty sure this guy's just going to pick it up now. And then we have to chase after him. It's still their drive, though, which we have to remember. And we've gotten rid of 3 of them so far. Ooh, they didn't pick... Oh, that is a very good scatter for Team Me. No. No. Wait. What do I want? I think... Hang on. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Yeah, I think we have to follow here. That's unfortunate. Also, Nini Pantalons just subscribed for 4 months in a row. Thanks so much. Welcome back to the subscribers. So if I don't get a knockdown here, we're not going to try and pick the ball up. But I did, so that's nice. Ooh. That makes me a happy camper. So... Yeah, okay. Now I'm okay with hanging out over here. This is a 2-die, but I'd end up over here, and I don't want that to happen. So... I think we're going to try and pick it up again. And we got the touchdown, which is really nice. Went for it there. They, of course, can score on me in like 3 turns that they have left, but we definitely... There's 2 of them out. They have no rerolls, and there's actually 3 of them out. And one of them's a catcher, so they don't have that much movement. And I'm very happy with... a touchdown on a throw raw, because that means as soon as that piece gets another touchdown, we can get him block. We'll be very happy. Spitzberg also got some SPP, so that's nice. Oh yeah, we're playing in champ ladder, so people can't really concede as much. I keep forgetting about this. Oh, that's not necessarily. Actually, that doesn't affect things that much, I don't think. In a way, it might give me more opportunity to block pieces. So this is their best attempt here. They're going to get three blocks. And also, they still have all of their blitzers left. Which is annoying, because they have jump up. Alright, that's very kind. Because not following up here gives me a lot more mobility. So that's neat. It also means this is a 3-died though. And the bear might follow. Let's see if it does. Yep. So that gives us this as a possible blitz. If we want it. We don't necessarily do want that, because this is still an armor 9, and everything else is an armor 8. I think we bring these in. And then we keep... I guess we do this blitz. And then we keep... And we keep these guys in the back in case they want to rush forward. I'm not sure what the... Oh, someone's blitzing here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay, where are you gonna go now? Are you gonna dodge away? Okay. Bold. Yeah, normal. If I had rerolls, I would have. We're going to keep the rest of these in the back here. You probably want to go here right now. Yeah, no, if I go here and then push you down here, that wouldn't be... Well, it would be enough if I... okay. Yeah, let's do this. Because it gives us 2 more possible hits on the bear. And in this case, it... lets us do this, which I think is, because we have 2 injuries on the opposing team, double 6s. Oh. So, we're down a player. But we'll see what they do. Like, I'm curious. We're actually, so we've got 2 out, they got 3 out. So we have 1 more. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen. Essentially what I'd love to see is them leaping with the ball and then failing. But I also want to put them in a position, and I think they are in that position right now, with the bear being down. They have a hard time getting a 1-die block anywhere, because the only pieces that are basing them are the Tomb Guardians. So that means they have to, you know, run around, and the only pieces that are free currently are these 3. So they can rejig over here. But I can at least reach that, which is nice. And then this piece is going to go here. And that, I think, just means that we go here, blitz this piece off, run something else in, preferably this guy. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and that's that. Huh, actually. Since they have kind of committed to this side, we'll bring these guys back. I think I'd like this piece here. I'm gonna follow here because if I can force the bear to do something, that's good, because the bear isn't really in reach for things. Yeah, and you get to go over here. And we'll stay put, because I still want to base you. That's unfortunate. So, this guy can quite easily, you know, go this way, leap over, but we do have these in the back, and that means they still have to roll things. Okay. I keep thinking that the Tomb Guardians have Mighty Blow, but of course they don't, because they're not mummies. They're Tomb Guardians. Ooh. No, you want if you're gonna get out of there, you need to leap, because it's 1-die roll less. And that didn't work. Nope. Okay. Ooh, that's very nice. Unfortunately, we should probably... Oh yeah, so they can't actually score now. Can I score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3. I can, in theory, score with a Tomb Guardian. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to... Nope, nope, nope. this is... Well, it's not dangerous because they're turn 8 and they can't score anyways. The dangerous thing here is that this gets to happen. No, this moving these tomb like this Tomb Guardian can still score. Because I didn't need to do the handoff that turn. But like it's also not going to happen. It's more important for me to get the 3-die blocks on things. Do you see what I see? You're doing a great job, Jesse. You're doing great down here. I'm sure the bear's just gonna bonehead. So we'll see what they do here. Like, it seems like they're just gonna stand up. I'm sure this guy's gonna go somewhere. It seems like they're still going for the ball, which, okay. You did it, Jesse. You took the punch. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna leap in here. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So, this one's easy. Can I do more? I can get this guy. I think this one's more important. So I should just do that. No! Can't believe this happened. Okay, let's... Well, that made me sad. Let's see what we can do over here. That made me happier. Very sad. Well, I mean, we tried. But in the end, we couldn't get the surf. Captain Kitten says, this Khemri team is reminding me of a poem by A.E. Hausmann. Okay. Okay, so... Wait. Is that both of... I think that's both of their... No, that's... So I've got 2 out, so I'm down to 9. They've got 3 out, so they're down to 8. Both of their catchers are out, which is good. So let's see what they do. I definitely need to make sure that the ball is secure in the back. I don't know how my opponent is going to play this. But if they rush forward, they might be able to steal it. So we're going to keep, I think, everything but the Tomb Guardians further back. Just to block things off. Especially since these guys have movement 7 and leap. They can essentially get through anything. I mean, hopefully they fail because they don't have any rerolls. But, I mean, you never know. And I'd like to get 2 touchdowns here. If possible. If they're gonna... Oh, they're placing them in such a way that I have to GFI to blitz them. So I think... what we're gonna do... Okay. Do I want to blitz the bear? I haven't decided yet. Okay. Ooh, oh! Okay, that is not great. Because they had 2, we had 3. Yeah, you go stand over here now. You go stand over here. Oh, well, Snake-eyed the pickup. Okay. I'll be honest, that is not what I expected. Jerk, how could you do this to me? It also probably means that Elon here is going to have to, well, depending on how this goes, right, is probably going to hold on to the ball. Because there's... These guys have sure hands, so for the pickup they get a reroll, but not for a catch. Cat and Kitten says, I wonder if Blood Bowl will have chainsaw star players who aren't goblins. You know what? Depending on how much resources they have for art, I feel like there are a lot more important things they should spend those art resources on than getting individual star players with chainsaw. Maybe not make the star player be a goblin, but like for the reasons they listed and for you know how that worked out, I feel like they made the right choice in regards to that. No, wait. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be here. Like, because right, how many different star players are there? Chainsaw star players? There are at least 4, right? Which is not the art asset of a full team. Not even close, but, you know, it's... That's still a lot of art. Shit. Okay, we're still gonna do this, though. Hooray! Yeah, so there's Helmet, Max, Groth, Flint, Anhack, and Nobla. So that's like essentially 6 positionals that need animations. That's, you know. Oh no! No, not counting, that's actually kind of bad for us. Not counting, you know, different cosmetics. That's the animations of a full Blood Bowl team. Halfling shared leaders or Sky Blue Monty will riot. I feel like that's way more justified. But yeah, no, like if the sky's the limit, of course I want different star players for everything as well. I just feel like if we're trying to be economical with budgeting, you know, gameplay, dev resources, there are other things I want more. Because I think one of the things everyone has to remember and moan about for Blood Bowl 3 again is that we're not going to get all the teams. Or at least, I'd be very surprised if we did. Then again, we don't necessarily know how different Blood Bowl 3 is going to be from Blood Bowl 2. I think the reason... I would estimate that the reason there's a Blood Bowl 3 is because Blood Bowl 2 has sold well enough. And Blood Bowl 1 essentially got a Legendary and then a Chaos Edition. And this has gotten more content, but we're still on Legendary. So they might be reusing a lot of these assets. We don't know what rules Blood Bowl 3 is going to use. We officially don't know if Blood Bowl 3 is happening because they removed the statement. But that statement also contained information that Games Workshop would release a new tabletop version in 2020 with all new rules. Would Paradox make a good job at Blood Bowl 3? I think it's translating a board game with a set of rules. So I think it's, you know, as long as the team that does it knows Blood Bowl, I think there are a lot of dev teams that could make a decent job. I think the tricky thing generally is figuring out how to monetize it properly. How far can you run? You can run up to here. Okay. Ooh, our block dice are not looking as spicy as I'd want them to. Or rather, they're looking slightly too spicy for what I want them to. Okay, good. Okay, this is not very safe, but... Oh, that's Nice. So let's see. This guy leaps in, and then this guy leaps out and blitzes, and they get a 2-die on the ball. Like, realistically, if there's a Blood Bowl 3, which I think there is, everyone's gonna move over to it sooner or later. Like, when was... Someone look up when Blood Bowl 2 was released? Like, the first version of it? Because it's decently old at this point. Yeah, like September 2015. Like, and this is coming out in 2020. That's a 5-year game cycle. That's like Paradox levels of DLC. Like, at some point, if you want to sell the game, it doesn't necessarily matter, you know, how good the current version is. Some people are going to be like, oh, this is an old game, right? If they finish blah blah, like, it's like, I see, this is the kind of, I don't understand those statements, because it's like, it's clearly a pretty darn finished game. Like, it's kind of, sure, it's kind of missing some teams, but like, what tabletop league is not missing some teams, in that not everyone has bought all of the miniatures? Like, I don't necessarily understand how those relate, if that makes any sense. Like, sure, like, Fumble has all the teams and more, but that's, you know, also because that is being run by enthusiasts and they've run it forever. But that seems like such an unfair comparison to me. Like, the thing, and this was the thing with Blood Bowl 2 as well, the thing that excites me about it isn't necessarily... there are a lot of course, there's a bunch of things I want to have fixed with Blood Bowl 2, like, especially when it comes to league and, like, tournament management. And also, the interface for all of that isn't great. I find it super confusing, and I've been playing this since September 2015. But, like, at some point, the thing that excites me is, once again, having a chance to get new people to know about Blood Bowl and get excited about it. Because at this point, you're not going to get any type of press or media about Blood Bowl 2 in the gaming press, because it's not a new product. And when it comes to expansions, sure, if it's a big game like, say, Civ 6, of course people are going to write about the Gathering Storm, right? Because it's a big expansion, it changes a lot of things, but it's also Civ 6. No one's going to write anything about whatever Blood Bowl 2 Chaos Edition would be. You're kind of gambling on getting more enthusiasts involved, and you've probably already got most of them. So you have to, I feel like a lot of people are only looking at it from, yeah, of course and I totally agree that it's annoying to buy a game that doesn't have the same type of you know, stuff that the game you're currently playing has. But that's an argument that, you know, that's essentially an argument for Fumble, isn't it? More than anything else? Because Fumble has all of that stuff. Not saying that there aren't things that I worry about when it comes to, like, Blood Bowl 3 or what they're gonna do. It's just, Yeah, I don't know. It seems... But I should also mention that I totally understand why it is. Why people have those arguments. Because I come from, at this point, you know, a background of working with games publishing and thinking about, you know, game life cycles and stuff. Even if I don't necessarily have to do most of the thinking on that. Because we have a sales team that deals with that. Huh. Like, cyanide isn't... I don't think cyanides are the ones that are treating Blood Bowl like anything. It's Focus Home Interactive, that's the publisher, that makes most of those decisions. And honestly, if we think about it a bit, remember how Focus stopped giving prize pool to Champladder in Blood Bowl 2? It's probably because they're not going to be able to monetize it anymore if they found out that, you know, Cyanide is working on Blood Bowl 3 with Big Ben, because then that's going to be the new, you know, the new product. How the fuck do I best do this? You go stand here, I guess. Like, if Big Ben comes out and says, we're gonna do Blood Bowl 3, then Cyanide, no, not Cyanide, Focus no longer, you know, has that license, or however you want to put it, right? Oh, poor Jesse. What are we gonna do with you? Nothing, because now it's a lot harder to serve you. Yeah, I think it's a case of, you know, people's interests are fleeting. Unless you get hooked, and like really hooked, at some point you're going to be like, oh yeah, I remember Blood Bowl 2, maybe I should check out Blood Bowl 3. So I am generally cautiously optimistic, just as I was generally cautiously optimistic for Blood Bowl 2. Because it's also a case of the reason I'm kind of dismissive to a lot of these, you know, worries or about Blood Bowl 3. And we're still talking about it like it's officially been a thing. It, you know, it might have been cancelled. They removed the announcement. All of these arguments came up for Blood Bowl 2 as well, when we had Blood Bowl 1 not Champion, Chaos Edition. Like, it was the same arguments, and here we are playing Blood Bowl 2, kind of thing. Doesn't mean the arguments aren't valid, because they definitely are. If you don't have that much money, or if you have if you have a certain amount of money that you want to spend on video games, because, you know, I think it's very fair to make the argument that it's kind of a luxury product, right? It sucks that the game you play and enjoy and have a lot of teams for, and then a new product comes along and a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm going to play that now. That's no fun. Hey! We finally got some SPP on this guy. And everyone's happy. How do I best do this? I think we should probably do the blocks first, though. Oh, I do have a reroll, so this is actually less scary than I first thought. Oh! Like, isn't the 2016 MVP role that you get to pick? Or like, you get to pick 3 or something like that? Because if it is, I very much dislike it. Yeah, I am not a fan of that rule, like, at all. But that's because I generally consider myself an elf coach, and it's one of those rules that very much benefits bashy teams that have that are generally punished because it's a hard time for them. They have a hard time leveling up. It's also something that works a lot better in a smaller league than in a perpetual league. I mean, there was zero organic. There was zero organic demand for Blood Bowl 2. Like, I don't think that's really much of an argument. It's likely they'll do a modern version of the game with Blood Bowl 3, faster pace, less players, active abilities. I don't think so. That seems very odd to me. My assumption is that if it's probably something similar to my assumption, if Blood Bowl 3 is actually happening, is that they're doing something closer to, you know, BB16, 2016 rules. Because even if Blood Bowl, or even if Games Workshop are about to release a new rule set, like, developing a game takes a while, and they probably have to have a working rule set with ideas on how it's supposed to work if they're developing it now. If it's coming out in 2020, like, it takes a while to translate a board game rule set into a digital version, right? So, for that reason, I am assuming it's kind of similar. Yeah, no, I would also like to have seen more cosmetic stuff for Blood Bowl 2. That's kind of one of the things I'm missing. It would be neat if you could personalize your players more. And it would also be really neat if you could actually... One of the things I would have liked, which is partly why I think, you know, cosmetics didn't work out that great in Blood Bowl 2, is that you can buy new skins, right? But you can't actually put new skins on a team that's actually already been created. So you have to have the idea of, ooh, I want to make this team, and I want to put this on them. Rather than, oh, here's my favorite team, I want to put some new swanky skin on them. You can't do that, and that just seems a bit odd to me. Because if you're going to have cosmetics, you need to let people update their player models. But now I'm just... Now we got stuck into... Let's rant about things back and forth. And I think, like, at this point, I think people kind of understand where... Hopefully, where I'm coming from. You don't necessarily need to agree with me. I think they're valid points against a Blood Bowl 3. It's just that I'm currently, and I think I will keep being, cautiously optimistic that the game will happen and that it'll be pretty okay. And there are a bunch of things I would love for them to improve with Blood Bowl 3, and there are a bunch of things I hope they leave well enough alone. Because I think it's also fair to point out that Blood Bowl... no, let's just... I love talking about this stuff. Everyone run away. That's kind of why I'm rambling the way I am, because I do genuinely find it very interesting to think about, like, this type of strategy. Short to hat ratio. Yeah. I mean, there's so many things we've forgotten with Blood Bowl 2, right? The end turn button being in a weird place. The UI being not having like an overview of the teams starting out. Not having a grid, so you had to buy the injury-prone pit to actually get the grid. We're here for Bloodfall. Talk about it as much as you want. Yeah, it's more like I kind of wanted to... I totally get that, but it's also like, this is the first Khemri game, and we should probably talk a bit more about Khemri. But then again, this has not necessarily been the game that has been very, you know, strategic. I forgot to GG, well played. Yeah, Astral Granite Turf. We will reroll that and see if we get more money. Okay, we did not. Hey, Captain Shieldbiter got the MVP. That is excellent. Let's have a look at the SVPs. That's a great start. We didn't roll that many dice, which was nice. We failed to catch a lot. Our going for it were okay. Our armor was not that great. Injury. Pretty good. Wake up, not so good. Pick up. Oof. Very oof. I should have been higher. But that's a good start. Let's see what this does for the team. Captain Shieldbiter is gonna get Mighty Blow. I think we're gonna start getting some Mighty Blow while we can here before we get to guard. And the Commissariat is gonna get Block. And then I think we're gonna run Le Jerk as the ball carrier for the next game, hopefully.